Hi everyone. Deepseek has been in the spotlight for nearly 2 weeks. Now, OpenAI strikes back. It launched yesterday its new model O3-mini. According to OpenAI's blog, it's pushing the frontier of cost-effective reasoning. So that means this is the main feature. Now let's have a look. First, to talk about the new features of the O3-mini model, and then I'll introduce the improvement compared to O1-mini. At last, I'll talk about how to select models given so many of them. All right. So, what is new about O3-mini? Well, definitely it's a reason model, and is supposed to reason like Deepseek and O1. Perhaps this is a competition brought by Deepseek. Now in OpenAI, the the users with a free plan can access this new model through reason in the message composer or choose to regenerate response. I think this can activate the new model. So I gave it a try. So was my first time open up the OpenAI page after it launched this new model. When I give a question, it actually starts to display the thinking process. Just like DeepSeek, I think this is a feature brought by the competition from DeepSeek. Interesting. Now let's move on to see the other features, new features. Well, so now there are some developer features like function calling, structured output, and the developer messages. I think it's quite agentic, workflow friendly, right? Okay, and another feature which was introduced with this new model is the streaming. And then the reasoning effort option, low, medium, high. Well, it's natural now that the high model has a higher capacity. But at the same time, it takes a longer time and costs more energy, I guess. And also search. It has a search function. So this might be handy. I don't know how it functions yet. I'm going to try it later. Now, these are the new features. Now we move on to talk about the improvements over O1 model. So, this is not new, but when it's tested against these different data and evaluation measures, we found that first, in math competition, so this American invitational math competition, last year we could see the performance of each model of OpenAI. So easily we spot that the O3-mini high option is the best, while low and medium scored lower than O1. So this mini model is actually benchmarked against O1 model. So mini actually means distilled model. That means smaller compared to the original. Probably O3, but we haven't seen this model yet. But later, I'll show you an image I found on Reddit whose source is unknown. All right. So in science, it's got the high option of O3-mini. Right? It's very close to O1 preview and O1 itself. The next feature is speed. Actually, it's a little faster. It's like 24% faster than O1-mini. Namely, averagely speaking, for every output, O3-mini is like 2.5 or so seconds shorter than O1-mini. Now, coding, we can easily spot that O3 high and medium outperform all the other models. Later, I'm going to show you something else, something more interesting. As for soft engineering, it is very similar. So, not surprisingly, O3-mini high scored the highest. And in another activity, so generally, O3-mini high got to the highest average, 0.846. In terms of the general knowledge, well, all the O3-mini models scored very similarly in general and mathematics. However, in factuality, O1-mini is significantly lower. Okay. But according to the text in this OpenAI blog, that O1 is higher than O3-mini. But O3-mini is a mini version of the original model. Another intriguing question we talk about is the price. Well, Deepseek got world's attention partially because of its pricing, right? So here, the O3-mini model, actually offers something interesting as well. Well, this comparison shows that the OpenAI O3-mini model is just 1/15 of that of the OpenAI O1 model. So the input is $15 per million tokens, while the output is $60 per million tokens. But for the newly launched model, the input is $1.1 per million token, while the output is $4.4 per million tokens. So this is significantly more affordable. Okay, next, let's proceed to the third part. I'm going to talk about how to select OpenAI models given so many of these variations. Okay, so remember this, let's review a bit. So the best performing model so far by a little margin is O3-mini high option, and also this one. So definitely so far for coding and software engineering, O3-mini high option is the best. But actually, I found this online 1 month ago. Someone posted this in Reddit. Actually, it shows the O3 model is the top. So we can actually conclude that this O3-mini high option is the best for the tasks related to the STEM areas, mathematics and science, and probably engineering. Okay, and also we know that it's very good in coding. So O3-mini high option is actually very close to Gemini Flash 2.0 and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. The reason I'm not sure is that, the data used for this evaluation probably could vary in different subsets, so that the evaluation data could be different, so it's not quite fair. But we know these three models are very close to each other. And the comparison on the pricing of the API callings actually suggests that the O3-mini high is quite economical. So we can put this label on. At last, it can reason. So this is a reasoning model. Actually, I failed to label the tag of search here. Okay, so this model is also good in search. So it's fair to draw the conclusion that O3-mini high is a quite versatile and balanced model to use. Okay, so according to this new blog from OpenAI, O1 is defined as broader general knowledge reasoning. Well, apart from the STEM questions, this could be the right choice if it involves reasoning. What about for O? First of all, it's special because it is a multimodal model, which means it can take input of a video or other formats. And it is fast because it's not a reasoning model. So it's good in dealing with everyday tasks. So here's a comparison between 4.0 and 4.0-mini so that we can actually tell the speciality of 4.0-mini. It's the most economical models among these all mentioned ones. And it is super fast since it's a mini model. Okay? And it doesn't reason. So, in conclusion, here is a workflow for selecting the right model for the right task from OpenAI. Okay, if the task is related to STEM, which normally involves reasoning, the best choice is O3-mini high. Okay. What depends on the nature of the question, it could actually tune it down to medium or low. When the task is non-STEM, so but it involves reasoning, so a good choice is O1. If we seek more economical and faster solution, then O1-mini would be the best option. And what about 4.0? Definitely, it's a non-reasoning model, but still it's kind of expensive. So 4.0-mini, the most affordable one. So this is like the chart for selecting the right model. Okay, there are also other models. If you're a developer, you could find the models in the OpenAI API part, right? So that could be another episode topic. Okay, thank you for watching.